Alright fellas, how are we doing? You join me on the grind to 99 Mage. We are currently 64k from 99. Gonna get nice and close to the level here. And then tonight, gonna have the little 99 Mage party, which I will record. I'm doing this as a little celebration for finishing off Barrows. We finished Barrows last night, finally. We got Dark legs at 1893 kill count. I spent pretty much the whole of last week getting that. So yeah, I had to do, I think, at least 6 days of doing just Barrows and nothing else. We did about 600 chests in the search for Dark legs and finally got it. I was starting to give up hope, but thankfully, it also gave us quite a lot of runes to do some mage training with, so that's why I kind of celebrated by getting 99 mage after Barrows. And also Barrows got me a lot of mage XP just from the trident. Even though it's only like 15k XP an hour, I did manage to get 60% of the level from 98 to 99 done at Barrows, so that just goes to show how much time we had to spend there. So I thought I would talk about the plans on the account after this now. Barrows was a big goal, and I decided, rather than have it sitting in the background for ages and doing like daily chests, I was just going to camp it and do nothing else until then. So now I actually have finished it, and I need a plan for what I'm going to do now. So in terms of bosses, still need the Pegasians from Serb. I still need to do things like BGS and chest plate from Barrows. Going to be quite tough ones. And I'm going to get those through Slayer. Obviously not the Barrows stuff, but I'm going to get those eventually. But in terms of skilling goals, I thought I want to talk about those for a bit now. I'm actually going to start working towards 93 crafting via farming giant seaweed and filling up sand buckets. I'm trying to do that seaweed as often as I can. I think it grows every 40 minutes. While I'm doing this barraging, I'm not going to go and do it because it's quite tricky to get back here, so it's a waste of my time to keep you leaving for seaweed. But once we finish this level, I'm going to try and go and do my seaweed runs as often as I can. So we're banking up that seaweed, and eventually we will super glass make that and bank up a lot of molten glass and blow it into Dorgashan light orbs, which is, now that that giant seaweed is in the game, that is actually the best method to train crafting. So no more charter ships, thankfully, and I only have, well, I'm 161k from 88 to crafting, and then I only have to do 5 more levels. So if I do that over time and do it gradually, it's not going to be too bad of a grind. What I'm trying to do at the moment to get the buckets for sand, I've bought 10k compost from the farming shop, and I'm kind of doing 1k at a time of emptying the compost out of those buckets, and I'll have 10k buckets ready to go and ready to fill up with sand. And then the way to fill those up will be go on a PvP world, and I'll need to I'll be using the Camelot bank. So you teleport to Camelot on a PvP world, you go straight to the bank chest, and then I'll teleport to Yanil house portal. So I'll definitely move my house portal to Yanil, teleport to the house outside of the portal, and the sand pit is right next to you. And you can do, apparently, if you're doing fully efficient sand filling, you can do 1.9k sand buckets per hour. So if I'm going to do 10k buckets to start with, and I fill all those up, which would be just over 5 hours, probably around 6 hours of filling, which probably could get done in a day if I do it all in one day. Then I'll do super glass make with all of the seaweed and the buckets of sand that I have at that point, see how much XP 10k buckets get me, and if we still need more XP, then I'll repeat the process. I don't really want to do the calculations on how many buckets I do need to get. I'd rather just do 10k and see where I get to and go from there. So yeah, 93 crafting. That's obviously, I can get a stew boost of 5, boost to 98, and I can make a torture amulet, which does mean I need to go to gorillas and get my zenites. I still have only had 1 zenite on the account. Realistically, I should get 3 more. But if I'm 93 crafting before I get another zenite, then I'll just go straight ahead and make the torture. Then I can obviously use the torture at the gorillas, and then I'd make the others being the anguish, which is the range necklace, and the, can't remember what the bracelet's called, but that's for Mage, mostly used at Zora. Speaking of Zora, doing the Barrows, absolutely rinsed my scales from using the trident with the magic fang on it, and also from using my blowpipe in the tunnels on the skeletons and that. So we did use a whole load of scales, and I'm very low now. I'm about 44k in the bank, where I was up at like 90k. So I definitely need to do some farming of Zora soon again. It's going to be quite interesting to do Zora again, because now obviously my gear is very much so upgraded from the last time I did Zora. So it's going to be hopefully quite fun to do Zora again. I've not really felt the need to go back because I've had such a big supply of scales in the bank. But now that I do actually need to start building up some scale supplies, then it's nice to have a reason to go back, so that'll be fun. So yeah, looking forward to doing some more bossing, some skilling. Obviously trying to do all my birdhouse runs and as many herb runs and all that. Get my dailies back in order. When I was doing Barrows, I didn't really do a lot of the daily stuff, so I do need to get back on top of that. Okay, so here we are doing our seaweed run. Really easy to do. These seaweed spores initially can be a little bit tricky to get a hold of, but in this area there is a random chance for seaweed spores to just appear on the floor. So whenever I'm doing a seaweed run here, I actually keep an eye out for any red dots on the map, and often enough you get 1 or 2 pop up, sometimes 3, so it's quite sustainable. And also there's a chain up here which I'll show you once we've got this seaweed done, and there's a bank up there. So if you've got any like bank standing skills like fletching, or if you need to alch a lot of items, then you can come and stand down here and you still get that same chance for the seaweed spores to appear. Like there we go, perfect. just as we needed it, it popped up on the screen. So like you use 2 seaweed spores per run, there's 2 patches, and then 2 have popped up just here. So we'll go and get them. I think they are only visible to you, which is quite nice. No one's gonna steal, and you get. I've got 2, so it's basically a free seaweed run, which is very good. So not biggest harvest we're getting here. A lot of the time you get over 50. We might be able to just about get 50 on this run. No, we don't. So, but these seaweed are worth, like, I think it's 4 or 5 normal seaweed, so that's worth like 200 normal seaweed, and they grow every 40 minutes, which is obviously very nice. Now I'll show you the chain where you can go up and down if you want to do some skilling in this area and collect the seaweed spores. So here's the bank, nice bank skilling location, and you can take out whatever you're going to do, and then you just dive down, and then you'll be doing your fletching or whatever, just keeping an eye out, and then whenever you need to bank again, you just climb back up and bank and repeat. It does slow down the skilling a bit, obviously, but in terms of like efficiency long term for Iron Men, actually collecting those seaweed spores passively will save you a lot of time. The only other alternative way of collecting seaweed spores would be killing lobstrosities, which is another monster in the underwater area. But the time taken to collect those could be saved easily by doing some skilling underwater, so pretty cool. I'm going to go do a herb run. Okay, it's time to get the 99 mage. We're going to go and do an old school method. We're going to go kill the lesser demon that's trapped in the wizard's tower. Here's Nick. Hi Nick. And we're going to go for a walk down to the wizard's tower Wagwan Nick. Alright, so here we are killing the lesser demon. Such an old school method. Alright, so we got 588 XP, so I don't think this kill's going to be the one where we get the level. Probably, nah, it's definitely not going to be. So we're going to do a couple kills here, and we'll join back when I'm about to level. Okay, so this is going to be the kill that I get the level on. 165 XP, 100 XP, 77 XP, 55, 36. One more hit, I think. Oh, I skipped the I skipped the message. Woo! Hey, thanks for the congrats, Nick. Alright, let's go to the Mage Guild. We're gonna go Nightmare Zone. Alright, here we are in Yanil. We're gonna go to the Mage Guild, where I'm pretty sure I get the cape. I'm like 99% sure I get the cape here. So let's find the guy. It's not him. Is it someone upstairs? I'm not too sure. That looks like a mage cape. Hello, wizard Sinia. There we are. Magic cape T. Buy one. Boom. Oh, you get sounds for that. Hey, there we are. It's not as blue as I feel like it used to be on the trim. Still nice. This was my first 99 in the original RS. It was the I got it, yeah, from Alking from like all the way from like 80 to 99. The old school training methods. Looks cool. And now I can switch my spell book. I think it's 3 times a day. So I've got the altar in my house to switch to Luna's and standard. And then if I need to switch to ancients now, I don't have to run through the desert. I can just use the cape, because it's most likely going to be for a random slayer task that I need to switch to ancients. So when I get a slayer task that I need ancients for, I can just use the cape and then switch back via my house. So nice. Okay, so another thing that I wanted to do once I got Darox was kill Mole, obviously. I think I've got everything I need. I don't need a tinderbox because my Kandrin headgear can't go out. So yeah, time to try and kill Mole. Now, I thought I had the locator. Maybe I have to go and get the shield for that. Let's go get the shield. Okay, let's try again then. In we go. There we go. We got the arrow flashing on the screen now, so that's going to show us where Mole is now. My first time killing Mole with Darox. I've done a couple kills in like Void and stuff, but I'm excited to finally be able to use Darox here. Now if you can hear the squeaking in the background, that is my dog. I apologise for her. She's playing with her squeaky toy at the moment. Alright, 72. I don't know if this one's already taken some damage. Maybe not. 72 looks like it probably could have been most of its health. Are we going to be able to kill it before it even moves? No, probably not. It's going to dig. Go on. I could be using piety as well, I guess. Come on. So Mole has a chance to move every time you hit it. So that's why Darox is good. Because obviously you're going to hit higher and fewer times. Hopefully kill it most of the time quicker than I am doing right now. Come on. We're lucky it hasn't moved actually. Okay, so there we go, we got the kill. Got some drops. Now I think I'm going to need more prayer pots if I actually camp this. I've not really watched any guides or anything of the ideal setup if you're doing this method. But looks pretty good. We managed to kill it before it even moved anywhere. That's always quite nice. Right, 82. Oh, loving the high hits. 13. Go on. I'd love to get like a 3-hit kill. That'd be awesome. Right, and he's moving. He's left us. There he is. He's not too far away though. 72. KO. The headshot, boom. It respawns pretty quick. I have to be kind of careful with my prayer, I guess. And we got the noted drops. I think that's a that must be a diary reward of some sort. On the Falador diary, I'm assuming. 92! Oh! I only just looked up and saw that. That was a big hit. And a 90. This is going to be the kill. Headshot. Oh, the 3-hit kill that I needed. What a nice way to celebrate 99 magic with. Right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video today. Quite a lot done. Well, not a lot done, but a lot chatted about. I'm going to work on the crafting next, really. We got 99 Mage. And that's that, really. Me and Nick tonight are actually going to be trying some raids. I doubt we're going to get a kill, but we're going to actually start learning some of the boss rooms leading up to Ulm. We're going to probably go in, try and do a room, see if we can do the next one. If not, we're going to leave and just try and gradually learn each room like that. So hopefully by the time this video is up, me and Nick have actually already gone. And Nick, if you're watching, I hope we did all right. And I think we should chip away at raids. I think we'll actually really enjoy it if we do put in the time to learn. I know it's tricky when we haven't got a lot of time to play, but I think we should try. It'd be good stuff. Right, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next vid. Peace out.